And I did not added any ice in my coffee yet, because when you put vanilla in, it's better if it's not too cold. I think vanilla gives a better taste in hot liquids. So this is what Errol told me, and I did the experiment. I actually warmed up a little bit water and then put vanilla in there, and it tasted so good. I just didn't have more time, so I just did it like this way. Now I will put ice, and the taste is, or the essence of vanilla is already in there, so it tastes very good now. So 3 is actually a lot, but I was like, you know what, let me make a little bit more. And I'm not gonna add any sweetener. I usually do not add any sweetener. So this is coffee for me, just like it's a decaf, and I use once a while since I'm breastfeeding. Obviously I cannot have coffee, and I am not a coffee person, so I just use decaf. And for sweetener I just use just a natural vanilla creamer. It adds enough sweetener in there, like it wouldn't be like sweet. If you are somebody who drinks sweet coffee, then you can add a little bit maple syrup. I personally would avoid extra sweeteners, because milk itself has 1 cup of milk has I think 8 grams of sugar or something, so that's more than enough. And this is the mug. This is a glass cup I made by myself, so this is my favorite one. So this is a color changing vinyl, and it is, I actually made a lot of those, and I took them to farmers market, and all of them were sold there. I think people really like those things. There you go. That's more than enough, and it does the job. Like, it's not super sweet, but it's very good. Here you go. If you are not a coffee person, try decaf once in a while. I always try in a natural grass-fed milk. Taste comes better, since for me it's more like how the taste has become like chocolatey, and then a little bit caffeine like taste. I mean coffee like taste, not caffeine, of course. That's the thing I'm avoiding. So yeah, if you're not a coffee person, you can try this once in a while, and it tastes super good, guys. And try avoiding, like, do not take anything that's artificial flavored creamers or anything. I have one creamer that I bought, actually I got it last night, so you don't even have to buy this. It comes out pricey a little bit because these are organics and all that, but you can buy it like a real creamer. This is from Mom's Organic Market. Sprouts has this too. It's creamery fresh. You can use this as a creamer, to be honest, and this will taste amazing. I bought this because I'm gonna make like 1 keto cake for Thanksgiving tomorrow. Oh, did you guys see my t-shirt? This is the one I created for myself, and I could not find any other color, so I have to use this gold one. And I know it doesn't really go well with this beige color, but pro tip for you guys: if your camera battery ends, put it on charger right away. So this is a charger I use, so mine charges both of them together at the same time, and it tells you like right here. Oh, let me focus it. Oh, here you go. Yeah, so basically it tells you here like how much it's charged. Usually it turns green, I think, right here somewhere. I think I had this camera and I put the bag. Super useful. Now let me see what these two doing. So Adanur this morning had eggs, then she had some orange, and then she had some pine nuts, and now they're hanging out here watching Arabic Miss Rachel. So it's funny, she is not really. Oh, pine nuts are still here. I can't have them here. Pine nuts are expensive. Pine nuts was my most favorite nuts, guys. When I was in Pakistan, pine nuts was something I would love the most. Pine nuts and pistachios. So for now, I'm gonna put them here. So I am baking right now some chestnuts for the snack. Usually she likes to ask for snacks quite often, I would say. I fill her up with protein, but I think often she likes snacks. Oh, look how much things are. Yeah. And I try to clean this with the baking soda. I think Errol did it probably, and I did it too, and then it kind of ruined the color on the walls. So here you go. Pine nuts, the chestnuts, and these are pine nuts. So try these if you haven't. These are super tasty, and I know they're a little bit expensive, but they're like half a pound, I guess. I don't know, maybe like quarter. But these are pretty good. So let's sit with my coffee. Oh, Here you go. All the things are already here. You guys, the things somebody asked on Instagram, like if I'm following any diet plan or anything. I actually do not follow like any particular diet plan or anything. When I was pregnant last time, I avoided carbs a lot more. This time I feel like I'm a little bit more relaxed in terms of, you know, consuming carbs, because this time I'm exclusively breastfeeding, and you know, you need a lot more calcium and a lot more nutrients and vitamins, so I'm just trying to get as much as I can. Milk is something I never drink. Like guys, I never drink milk, but the first time in years I have started drinking milk, like in terms of, you know, I add some flavor in and I take it because I hate the taste of milk. Sorry, I just don't like the taste of milk. So I started taking milk more. Then I'm started to eat more cream cheese. I'm started to eat more yogurt. I mean, yogurt I always used to eat. No, all of a sudden, like, I started taking milk. Like, I'm like wanting to have some milk. Those of you who are breastfeeding would probably be able to relate what I'm saying. So yeah, these days is I never eat like simple carbs to begin with, but I feel like I'm eating a little bit more sourdough bread, which I probably should not, because I don't know how long it was fermented, and yeah, that's the only thing. And no, I'm not avoiding anything. I in general do not eat sugar and anything from outside to begin with, but if you guys want to avoid something, if I were to tell something to avoid processed carbs and sugars. Both are absolutely terrible in postpartum, prepartum, is there a word, prepartum, prepartum, I mean when you're pregnant, and you are in postpartum. It's not good at all in terms of nutrients, because when you are taking simple carbs, it is depleting your other essential vitamins and nutrients in your body, and that is terrible. I would highly recommend do not eat anything anything that's processed, in terms of, you know, like, how do I define processed carbs? Anything that comes in packaged, pre-packaged foods. For example, you can take complex carbs like sweet potatoes. Wonderful. I don't even eat potatoes because they are very, very starchy. If you do eat potatoes, put them in cold water overnight and it breaks the starch, and then you can next day cook your potatoes up, french fries, whatever you want to make it. So yeah, that's about it. I pretty much eat everything. I think I can improve a lot more in eating proteins. Like, I'm not taking enough proteins. I bought sausage yesterday, then my mom makes kebabs. I beef kebab or goat. I eat those when I'm, yeah, I try to eat like some kind of eggs. Eggs is the simplest thing. If you are not allergic to eggs, I would say eat 3 to 4 eggs daily, guys. Like, I'm not kidding. I eat 3 eggs daily now. Yeah, yesterday I missed because I had, what did I have yesterday morning? Yeah, I had yogurt and a toast of cream cheese toast. Yogurt itself has 16-15 grams of 1 cup of yogurt has this much protein. I had like a small bowl of Greek yogurt. And then you need healthy fats. I take my fats. Everything we cook at home is coconut oil, ghee, avocado oils, and I eat avocados and olive oil. Olive oil, we don't cook without olive oil because the temperature would destroy olive oil. You can cook in avocado oil, you can cook in coconut oil, you can even cook in mustard oil, but mustard oil has very like a kind of smell that I personally do not like, peculiar smell. But if you like, it's okay, you can have mustard oil too. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I do not have any particular advice or anything. Just when you are breastfeeding, do not worry about your calories. This is what I can suggest. Like, I know a lot of women ask how do you lose weight. I did not lose any weight because I did not gain weight other than a baby weight. So I was 112 when I got pregnant, and by the time I was 125 or close to 130 when I was full term. So right now I'm 120. So I probably if you okay, let's say you started overweight when you were pregnant, you started overweight, the best advice I would give, avoid sugars and avoid simple carbs and let your body use your fats. And you want to put your body in ketones, eat keto style diet for a while. It's not a sustainable diet. I mean, nobody can forever go keto, you know. Your body your body likes carbs. When I was pregnant first time with Nimra, in postpartum I completely went keto, guys. So guys, I literally have to change my place because Nimra is outside right behind me and she is playing with the toys, and I knew she's gonna come around and try to grab my camera, so here I am again. So yeah guys, sorry, I forgot my chain of thoughts is broken a little bit. So I was talking about things you can avoid, like in terms of pregnancy and postpartum. Again, a lot of women I feel like tend to eat anything when they're pregnant because they say, oh, we are pregnant, so it doesn't really matter. But to be honest, how your health is in pregnancy is going to define your postpartum, guys. There's so many research papers on it, there's so many health things on it, you can read about those online. But your pregnancy health, of course it is affecting your child's health as well, but more of it defines your own health later on when you are in postpartum. I remember I kept so clean first time when I was pregnant with Nimra, and my postpartum was blessed, thank God. But second time I did here and there, you know, like something, like once a day I ate noodles or something like this, like I ate some carbs more than anything. But overall my postpartum experience had been great because I think I kept pretty clean in terms of my diet. I personally think that is one of the reasons, you know, when your health is on point. Obviously on point is when your health is better, you would feel better in your head, and there's a less likely chance you will get into postpartum depression as well. A lot of time postpartum depression is it's related to your nutrient deficiencies, guys. A lot of time they don't tell you, but that's exactly what it is. And I know society puts a lot of pressure on women, how you're gonna look and all that, but please, once you are pregnant and you're breastfeeding and you're in postpartum, do not look at the number on the scale, guys. Do not look at the numbers on the scales at all, because that does not define anything. Look at yourself in the mirror, look at yourself. Does your body feels healthy? Does it look healthy? Do you feel energized every morning? You know, all those extra other things that matter. Number does not matter. For me, if I was the way I'm looking right now, if I was 150 pounds and this weight, like this body, that means I have a lot more muscles, I would be not bothered at all. But if I'm 100 pounds and my body is looking weak and I'm not feeling good, it matters to me. Like, I'm not okay with 100 pounds weight. I want that 50 pounds more than, you know what I mean? Currently, like, I know, like, in weight wise, like number on the scale, I am where I'm supposed to be. Okay, she's doing her classical thing, throwing things on the couch. But in terms of my muscles, that I'm retaining muscle. Right now I'm trying to retain muscles. Whatever muscles I made, I felt like I lost a lot of them. So I'm getting in the habit of doing again some exercise so I can start. These days I'm just doing yoga again, and then after that I will be going gym again, and I will start my weightlifting again. Nimra is like 3 months old, so I would be starting anytime soon. So yeah guys, the number on the scale does not mean anything. Like, how many people ask me this question, I cannot even begin to tell you. What's your weight? You look the same weight as before. Yes, because apparently I did not gain weight, like, for you to see it, but obviously I gained enough to retain the pregnancy. Yeah, and then of course after I gave birth, all the water weight and the baby weight and the placenta weight is gone down, so I'm back to my pre-pregnancy weight. but it does not mean anything, guys. Like literally, I cannot repeat it enough. Like that weight means nothing, guys. You need to be the strength, you need to have strength in your body when you're a baby. This is what I can tell you from personal experience. These days I feel like some days when I'm holding it Lenore up and then I'm like trying to give her a bottle or something, I have a hard time carrying her like more than an hour. Like I get tired, like my arms get tired. I think that's because my muscles are not there the way they were there before. So yeah, this is what I will say. Women, like looking certain way is good if you are feeling healthy. If you are not feeling healthy within yourself, I would not that's what I would focus on, that first. Build your toning. Your body is obviously very, very important, because toning means you are making more muscles and you are using your body fats as a fuel. You are not using carbs as a fuel. So your body should be running on fat fuel, not the carbs fuel, in most days, I think. So yeah, that's like a basic thing that I want to tell you guys. Hope I answered the question. Yeah, and I'm gonna start making keto cake and I will take you with me.